Hey y'all, I'm Bayleigh. I'll be doing an interview today with Scott from Emecia in Australia. So let's go ahead and get started. So first off, how did you come up with the band name?
I was playing with some things. I was in an old band and I had heaps of merch left over. So what I did was spell this name out of the old band name, and we cut up heaps of stuff and we made punk jackets and put heaps of spikes on them and kind of made these back patches. And I was sitting on the name and I was in line to the bank, and the lady before me was called Emecia, so kind of was like, oh, well, I'll run that. But yeah, it kind of came apart. If you search for it, almost doesn't exist because the name's so old.
Okay.
No one really has the name anymore. Yeah.
I like it. It's definitely not something you hear every day.
Yeah.
How did y'all get started as a band?
Guess in 2013, I think we started this one. Band came back from an overseas tour, and we kind of broke up because we were living in a van for a month, and we toured 3 countries, and it just killed us because we just weren't ready for that, and we didn't want that to happen again. So we pretty much just built a new band with the genre we wanted to do, with a fresh slate, and basically just happened again. It's a reboot with new members and stuff like that.
Okay. So you came out with the music video for Legacies in October of this past year. What was the inspiration behind the song itself and the music video?
Music video, I wanted it to be very, abandoned and industrial. So we had this place on the outskirts of Adelaide, which is an island. It's an old quarantine centre, which is just no one can go to anymore. The song about basically, I was very lost at the time. I was very sick. I'm very sick in the video. I have no hair and stuff like that. And it's basically just to get better and just waiting for the right time to kind of, exist again properly.
So, from an overall standpoint, where do you get the inspiration for your lyrics?
They just come to me in my stupid head. I'll just be sitting here, and then, although I'll wake up from a dream a lot, which is cool, and I have really, vivid dreams, and then sometimes there's stories and sometimes they're not, and then all of a sudden I'll just start writing stuff out, and then I've got 3 pages of just weird little stories, and then I just craft them into songs that and just put them in little topics and stuff like that. I don't know how anyone else writes, but yeah, I just kind of, something comes to me and I just flow with it and it happens.
Okay. Overall, who would you say is your biggest influence as a band and to you personally?
With music or just in general?
Either or.
Okay. That's a tricky one. I really like Norma Jean. One of my favorite bands. I listen to them, and every time I die, them kind of raw sounding bands. I feel like that's not really a thing anymore, or just not popular anymore. Everything's overproduced and stuff. I really did. Still a massive Bring Me the Horizon fan, but they're obviously going a lot different direction to where we're going. But I take influence from everything, whether it's movies, things that I see, just pass me by, just whatever I can kind of create from, I guess.
Alright. Which tattoo, because I noticed in some of the pictures I saw of y'all do have tattoos. Which one would you say has the strongest meaning to you?
Tattoos?
Mm-hmm.
Probably my skull tat, which you can't see anymore because I'm covered in hair now, but that was my big cancer tattoo. So in December last year I became cancer free. So yeah, I just got a big, thank you, I got a giant raven on the side of my head.
Yeah, I saw it in the video for Legacies. I couldn't really tell what it was, but I figured there had to be some kind of meaning because I could not sit through that pain. Oof.
Yeah.
What would you say is your most embarrassing or most memorable moment since you've started the band or on stage?
Memorable is, I don't know. Anytime there's a good show, like, especially when you go somewhere you've never been before, whether it's in your own country or somewhere else, and there's just one kid or a couple of kids there that are just like super stoked, and you're just like, this is crazy. Like, someone somewhere is listening to our stuff or just stoked to come. Like, everyone's distracted so much these days, so it's like,
yeah,
you know, you got so much, like, everyone's on their phones all the time. We never expected things to actually go this far, especially get like play over in the States as well. So,
have you ever played over here before?
I personally haven't. No, I've been over to the States before.
How would you say your childhood has shaped your music, or shaped you as a musician?
I was pretty looked after as a kid. I have a big family and stuff like that, and it was all mainly sports driven, but which is kind of cool because they were always doing their own things. So I started playing guitar and stuff, and I always wanted to be in a band from when I was a kid and just like make noise. I was a very loud kid, so I mean, yeah, my family are very supportive now. Recently they all just start coming to shows and stuff, which is kind of cool. I think they're just like, oh, he's been doing it long enough now, we'll check him out. But yeah, I got heaps of support, so which is awesome.
How would you describe your music to someone who's never heard it before?
It's hard because we're in that fine line of, it's not heavy but it's not soft, and it's not rock but it's not punk. It's like,
it's a mix of it.
Yeah, it's just we're just a noise machine, I guess, of weird stuff. So I guess to no one that's heard it, it's probably I just organized chaos and angsty. Yeah, yeah. Hey, this is Scott from Emecia, and you're listening to Rhineville.
So if you could choose any band to open for or perform with, who would it be and why?
Well, after seeing Every Time I Die recently, like last weekend at Unify, those guys are just mental, like energy. Just always wanted to play with them.
Okay.
Just mainly because of stage presence and everything. So,
Yeah. So coming from a musical standpoint, is there anything that you have regrets about decisions you've made so far?
Yeah, I made heaps of decisions, stupid ones when I was younger, because we've always been an independent band and always done stuff ourselves. So like, we're all a bit older. Like I'm 28 now, and I've been touring and playing since I was like 19. But just doing it against, I guess. So I guess we could have done it smarter. We've got proper companies and like PR agencies now that are just giving us a bit more guidance. Where before we'd just kind of just be like, yeah, we'll just go spend heaps of money and just make our own tour overseas and then just burn out. And that's what kept happening. We kept doing big risks without, any plan. We just assumed it was, we'll just go and play shows and then whatever happens. But it doesn't really work that way. But that's what happens when you're 17 and don't know, just want to play music. So I would have been a bit more organised, yeah.
So how did you come to play the instrument and the style of music that you play?
I was basically got into punk and stuff when I was about 5 or 6 years old. I used to listen to metal and things. Like my dad was always listening to like AC/DC and like Led Zeppelin and stuff. And then now he wonders why I'm into kind of heavier music. But I mean, it's what I was like raised on, that kind of stuff.
Join the club.
And then one day, someone showed me Under Oath, which I love those guys, and I never really heard screaming and that kind of stuff before. It just weirded me out, and I just didn't get it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, and then I just started listening to more of those bands, and there's a band called Parkway Drive, which is quite a big Australian band, and it was so heavy that I couldn't understand what the hell I'm talking about, and it angered me, so I kept listening to it to understand it, and then I just fell in love with that kind of stuff. Yeah, and then I started understanding what everyone was talking about, and then it was just so much anger. I was a very angry kid at the time, so it was just like, this is a good way to vent. So I started going to those hardcore shows. I started like watching, and I was like, this is sick. And then wanted to make my own stuff. So it kind of snowballed from there.
Okay. Do y'all have any upcoming events or projects that y'all are working on?
Yeah. So over the last year, we've been working on our first album quite a bit, which is almost done. Just a few more songs to kind of tweak out and stuff, which we're pretty excited about. To finish that off, we've got a few music videos we're sitting on that we've already shot and filmed for the album. Basically sitting on a lot of cool stuff. We're just waiting for the record to finish, so we can drop that and then tour. Basically, would be the plan.
So definitely some stuff for fans to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely some stuff for them to look forward to and keep an eye out for.
Hey, I'm Scott from Emecia, and this is Legacy. Enjoy.